Bulan Waya and welcome here. This is Maper coming to you live from the comfort of my home. It is Wednesday, um, Gratitude Wednesday, but it is also Advent Day 3, and the theme of today's Day 3 Advent is joy, and so I will be incorporating um, you know, gratitude. And I feel like gratitude goes along with joy. And that is what I'll talk about this evening. Welcome here, whether you're at work, whether you're at home, driving, or just happen to show up here and watch my go live. I welcome you here. Um, if you're watching me for the first time, I'm originally from Fiji, living in Fairbanks, Alaska, and I'm a registered nurse, still working full time. And I started this digital business last year, and it has been such an amazing journey. So, this Go Live is part of my business, but also to inspire you in whatever journey you're in. If you're someone that is scrolling online looking for an opportunity to earn, maybe this is something that you might want to you're interested in. And so today my heart is full, not because everything in life is perfect, but because God has been faithful through every season. And gratitude it changes everything. I have learned so much, about gratitude enough to just share here. Maybe not everything, but what I have experienced is what I'm sharing here, and I hope that it will add some value into your journey. It gratitude really shifts the lens that we see life through. It truly does. It really slows us down long enough to notice blessings that were there all along. Sometimes we miss it because when we miss to see the little things and be grateful, we miss the entire something that has been there all along. We tend to just don't notice it because either we're busy complaining or we're just busy doing the things that does not bring joy, that does not bring any good to us. So I've been thinking gratitude and joy walk hand in hand, like I said earlier. And so the more grateful we become, the more joy that grows in us. And I truly, can attest to that because, sometimes when I'm tempted to really just complain about something, something in me always reminds me that, hey, be grateful for the little things, and you will be able to embrace the big joys in life. And so it is not a loud joy, but that deep, steady, peaceful joy that settles in the soul. And so that comes to today's Advent 3, and I'd like to share that as well, because these are the things that I truly value. That joy isn't the gifts. It's not about the gifts. It isn't about the Christmas tree, because this is December, Christmas season. Joy is found in, I believe, God's presence. Sometimes joy looks like warm Christmas lights in the quiet room, decorations that you have. I do have a Christmas tree with lights, um, or a text from someone you love. What else can I say? A prayer that slowly is unfolding, and a peaceful morning coffee. If you're someone that likes to drink coffee, um, and also just a reminder that God is closer than every worry you carry. He is closer than even he is closer to you even than, like, I believe this from the Bible, and it says God is even closer than the clothes that we wear. So that is how close He is to know our joys, to know our cares, to know our worries and our um, our troubles. And so that's the kind of joy that anchors you. It anchors me, and that is, I hope that is something that anchors in you as well. So the kind that whispers that, I'm here because God is good, and that to know that you are held, that you are um, guided. I remembered in one of the series in my church, the pastor, there's a series on guardrails, and that this is something that has really helped me um, to just have the different perspective, the different outlook in life. Joy doesn't always shout. It's not noisy. It's not loud. Sometimes it arrives quietly, like breath after a long day, like that long sigh. Um, and um, and so today, this Advent, or this day, Advent, specifically for joy, or as we talk about joy, this Advent moment really invites us to pause and feel that joy again. As we go through this, yesterday I talked about how December can be very busy. I from originally from Fiji, so this is the time of the year that this school break is the longest. I think around 8 weeks, and this is the times when families get together, um, and so it can be really either there could be joy, or there could be so much of overwhelm, because then you plan on what to do, to cater for families. These are the things that sometimes people really it really drains them. And so, um, just like joy, gratitude is powerful. And that is why, like I said, it shifts your perspective. It really shifted my perspective, having to realize that I need to be grateful every day. It builds peace inside you, and it reminds you that of the blessings that you once prayed for. And that's what really um, got to me, or reminded me every time I'm tempted to not be grateful. I am reminded that, yes, where I am today is what I prayed for at one point in my life. So for me, God's leading and provision, you know, um, my hardworking husband, and our growing family, this is what I'm grateful for, truly grateful for. And this digital business that really lets us work, rest, and still watch our dreams unfold, even as we work full time, even as we are still working, that we know we are building something that will last, will take care of us, and also support the things that we value, that we would love to do come retirement and beyond. And so, also a community that believes, supports, and shows up. That is the business community that I have, that I'm just so happy to be in. Not only that, the mailbox surprises. Sometimes I look at it as God's unexpected ways of blessing. And when I count blessings, that joy, you have that joy in you, it just rises naturally. Um, and the other thing is that gratitude really fuels it, and faith sustains it. And of course, God always completes it. And so today, let's make this gratitude and the joy moment, or this joy um, season. Let's just make it happen. So here's my question for you: what's one thing that you're grateful for today? What's one thing that you are grateful for today? I know there's so many things to be grateful for. You can name one or more, because there's so much to be grateful for. And the other question here is, what's one small moment that brought you joy? I can just say um, here that, you know, that every time, something that now as a grandparent, and when I started this business, just seeing the joy, seeing my grandchildren grow. Um, I love my children, but now that I have grandchildren, it's like it's a different kind of joy. And every time I see them, hear them, or just watch them grow and see the changes in them, it is a totally different joy. And that is what, that is one small thing that I want to share about how, that joy that I can express here. And so you can drop in the comments what you are grateful for, or answer to those questions, or just think about it and put it down for yourself, or share it with someone that you know needs to be encouraged. Um, because when you choose gratitude, joy definitely follows. When you choose gratitude, joy definitely follows. Why? Because you are content, uh, and then you are grateful, and that joy just naturally comes. And so when you choose joy, life just feels like lighter, brighter, and more God filled. And so may joy find you today, quietly, beautifully, and unexpectedly. So that is my encouragement for you today. I hope that my gratitude, our gratitude and joy chat this evening has encouraged you to know that truly everything comes down to being grateful. And when we're grateful for everything in our lives, joy definitely follows. And so I hope you have a joyful day, evening, season, and yeah, and may God bless you all. I will be back tomorrow. It is Thursday, Momentum, and also Advent Day 4. So do feel free to share here in the comments. I'd love to hear it, or share this live with someone that you know needs to be encouraged as well. And so I will end my go live here. I hope you have a blessed rest of your evening. Vinaka, Foyexia, and God bless.